approaching us. So the khutbah this week will cover the importance, the obligation and the virtues of Hajj. So the khutbah will begin, O believers, we are living in blessed days, important days, in noble days, and it is the season, is extremely lofty and blessed season, the season of Hajj. As we know, this is the fifth pillar from the pillars of Islam. So we should understand the obligation of Hajj upon every Muslim. The meaning of Hajj is a person who intends to make their way to the house of Allah and to establish the rights and the obligations of Hajj. And it is an action which is compulsory upon every individual believer in their lifetime. Every single Muslim has to perform Hajj once in a lifetime. And this is something which is established from the Quran, from the Sunnah, and all of the ulama have agreed upon this. Hajj is compulsory upon every Muslim who is free, as in they are not a slave. The person has good health, they're able to travel. And the person is able to afford the costs of traveling for Hajj. And also the person is able to take care of their family who they leave behind during the time of Hajj, or the time of the journey, and when the path is open. As for the females, it is an obligation that they have to travel with a mahram, a male relative. Some of the ulama, they allow if she travels in a group which is a safe group containing other women, but this is something discussed between the ulama. As for the statement of Allah the Most High, Allah He mentioned, "Inna awwala baytin wudi'a lin-nas alladhi bi Bakkata mubarakun wa hudan lil-alamin." Allah said that verily the first house established for the worship of Allah was Bakkah, meaning Mecca. The ba and the mim are interchangeable. The blessed house in Mecca, which is the guidance for all mankind. فيه آيات بينات, in it are clear signs. ومقام Ibrahim, and the place of Ibrahim, where Ibrahim alayhi salam stood in order to build the Kaaba. ومن دخله كان آمنا, as for whoever enters Mecca, then this person is safe. Then Allah he mentioned, ولله على الناس حج البيت من استطاع إليه سبيلا, حج البيت من استطاع إليه سبيلا. And it is upon mankind, and for Allah, it is upon mankind that they have to perform Hajj, the one who is able to make their way. Then Allah finished the ayah by mentioning, وَمَنْ كَفَرَ فَإِنَّ اللَّهَ غَنِيٌّ عَنِ الْعَالَمِينَ. As for the one who disbelieves, to show the importance of Hajj, then Allah is free from all mankind. Allah is free of all needs and all wants from mankind. As for the hadith, Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala, he mentioned that the Prophet sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he gave a khutbah and he said, "O mankind, verily Hajj has been made compulsory upon you, so perform Hajj." As for the agreement of the ulama, that Ibn Mundhir rahimahullah, he mentioned it is agreement upon all of the ulama that it is an obligation upon a man, a person once in their lifetime perform Hajj, the Hajj of Islam. Except for one who makes an oath. If someone fulfills the obligation of Hajj, but then they make an oath, if I do such and such or such and such happens, I swear that I will perform Hajj, this Hajj also becomes compulsory upon them. The Hajj wasn't compulsory, but they made it compulsory upon themselves. As for the virtues of Hajj, then they are numerous. Hajj, it wipes out the sins which came before it. The companion Amr ibn As radiallahu ta'ala, and he mentioned that when Islam settled in his heart, when his heart realized Islam was the truth, he went to the Prophet Muhammad and said, and he reached out his hand in order to give the pledge of allegiance to enter into Islam. Then he removed his hand. So the Prophet ﷺ asked, "O Amr, what is wrong with you? Why have you removed your hand?" He said, "I will enter into Islam, but I want to make a condition." So the Prophet ﷺ asked him, "What is the condition?" He said, "The condition that I am forgiven." So the Prophet ﷺ, he replied to him, "Do you not know that Islam wipes out that which came before it? Do you not know that Hijrah, when a person leaves the land of the disbelievers and settles in the land of the Muslims, do you not know that Hijrah wipes out that which came before it? And do you not know that Hajj wipes out that which came before it?" Also from the virtues of Hajj, the one who performs Hajj correctly, he returns as if the day his mother gave birth to him, as in pure and sinless. It is narrated from Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala, he said, "I heard the Prophet ﷺ say, whoever performs Hajj and doesn't commit sins during the Hajj and doesn't commit obscenities, then he will return as if the day his mother gave birth to him." Hajj is also considered the most virtuous deed after Iman and after Jihad. Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala, he narrated the Messenger sallallahu was asked, "Which action is the most virtuous?" From this also the ulama mentioned, look at the companions, what questions they asked. What is the most virtuous action? How can I please Allah the most? So the reply was, the best action is to believe in Allah and His Messenger. Then it was said, and then what next? It was said, jihad, to fight in the way of Allah. Then it was asked, what is next? It is a Hajj, a righteous Hajj, meaning a Hajj which fulfills all the conditions. From the most virtuous of jihad also is to perform, the most virtuous of jihad is to perform Hajj. Our mother Aisha radiallahu ta'ala anha, the mother of the believer, she said that she asked the Messenger sallallahu alayhi wasallam that you see that jihad is the most virtuous of actions. Is there jihad for the women? The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam replied, no, except the Hajj for you the jihad for you. Is there jihad for women? The Prophet sallallahu alayhi wasallam replied, no. He said, but the most virtuous of jihad is, for the women, is the righteous Hajj. Every action in the Hajj, it carries a great reward. It is reported from the Prophet ﷺ, he said that whoever leaves their house intending the house of Allah, Baytul Haram, for every step they take, or every step which their animal, their riding beast takes, it is written for them one good deed. One sin is wiped out for them. And when they stand in Arafat, when they stay in Arafat during the Hajj, then Allah the Most High descends to the earth of this dunya in a manner that befits His Majesty. And He boasts in front of the angels saying, look at my slaves, look at my worshippers. They have come here disheveled and covered in dust due to the method of how the people used to travel to Hajj from every road and every valley and every deep valley, hoping for my mercy and fearing my punishment, and they have not seen me. So imagine how they would be if they had seen me. Then it is said that their sins will be forgiven as if they are the sand in the deserts, as if they are the days of this dunya, and if they are the drops of the rain, their sins will be forgiven. Allah will wash them of their sins. As for the one who stones the Jamarat, then this will be a treasure which will be stored up for them. As for when they shave their head, for every single hair that drops they will receive a reward. And when they perform the tawaf around the house of Allah, they will finish as if the day their mother gave birth to them. Also the Messenger ﷺ said that the reward for the Hajj is nothing less than Al-Jannah, than paradise. As narrated from Abu Hurairah radiallahu ta'ala anhu, he said that the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the Umrah, to the one who performs Umrah until the next Umrah, then this will wipe out that which came between them. It will wipe out the sins which came between them. And as for the righteous Hajj, then there is nothing less a reward than Jannah. As in, the person will enter Jannah because of this righteous Hajj. Also, Hajj and Umrah is a means that a person will be granted wealth in this life. It is narrated from Abdullah ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu, he mentioned that the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that the one who follows up after a Hajj and an Umrah, then this will wipe out from him poverty, and it will wipe out from him his sins. Just as the blacksmith, when he burns the iron or the gold or the silver, it removes the impurities. And as for the righteous Hajj, there is nothing less a reward except Al-Jannah. Also, from Jabir radiallahu ta'ala, he mentioned that the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said that the one who performs Hajj or Umrah, then verily they are the delegation of Allah, meaning they are people who left their homes for the sake of Allah, and their dua, their supplications are answered. When they are asked, they are given. As for the one who dies with the intent of Hajj, then it is in the narrated from Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu, he mentioned that the Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whoever leaves their house to perform Hajj and then they die in the way, there will be written a reward for Hajj until the Day of Judgment. As for the one who intends Umrah and he dies in his way, then he will be written a reward for Umrah until the Day of Judgment, Yawm al-Qiyamah. And as for the one who sets out to fight in the way of Allah and he dies in the way, then he will be written a reward as if he fought until the Day of Judgment. The second khutbah, also we should be aware of the one who does not, beware of the one of not fulfilling the Hajj and not hastening to perform the Hajj. The one who has the wealth and the ability to travel, and he has good health, and he has a safe path, then he should hasten to perform the Hajj as quickly as possible to respond to the call of his Lord. Allah, he mentioned concerning Musa alayhi salam, when Musa alayhi salam rushed when Allah called him, وَعَجِلْتُ عَلَيْكَ رَبِّي لِتَرْضَى, where he said, I have hastened towards you, O my Lord, in order to please you. So a person should not delay or put off the Hajj. The Prophet ﷺ has said that a person who intends Hajj, he should hasten towards Hajj before a sickness comes which prevents him, or before a situation or a need comes which prevents him performing Hajj. A person should hasten to perform the Hajj. Also, it is narrated from Abu Sa'id al-Khudri in an authentic hadith in which the Messenger ﷺ said, whoever has been granted good health, has been granted health in their body, he has been granted ease in his life, as in he has provisions, then if he allows 5 years to pass without visiting the house of Allah, this person has been deprived, this person has lost a great amount. It is reported from Umar radiallahu anhu that he mentioned that whoever has the ability to perform Hajj and he does not do so, it is the same whether he dies a Jew or whether he dies a Christian. It is also reported from him that he said, I intended to go to send men to the cities and look for those people who have the ability to perform Hajj. And if they do not perform Hajj, then I will place upon them jizya, the tax for non-Muslims, because it's reported, he said, because they are not from amongst the Muslims. As for those who intend to perform Hajj, then first a person should purify their intention. They should not perform Hajj or Umrah to be praised or to have high station with the people. It comes in a hadith al-Qudsi that Allah the Most High mentioned that I am free from any partners. Whoever does an action and he makes a partner in this action alongside me, then I will leave that person, I will leave the action and I will leave the partner. Meaning on the Day of Judgment, Allah will not reward this person. He will send the person to that person to claim their reward. And obviously the person will not be able to help them. Also for the one who intends to perform Hajj, he has to learn the rights of Hajj. The Prophet ﷺ, he said, "O mankind, take from me the rights of Hajj, because verily I do not know if I will perform Hajj the year after." The one who performs Hajj, he should make sure his wealth is halal, his wealth is pure. Also the one who intends to perform Hajj, before performing Hajj and Umrah, he should fulfill the rights of others which he may have withheld, or he may have oppressed people. He should seek their forgiveness and he should seek the rights. As it comes from the Prophet ﷺ, he mentioned that to fulfill the rights of others, those rights you have not fulfilled, or the rights of others you have taken, before a day comes when there will be no dinar or dirham, there will be no money to exchange. And on that day, a person will take from your righteous deeds according to how much you oppressed them. And if there is no good deeds left, and people are still complaining, then a person will give you their sins. So a person who intends to perform Hajj, he should look to see those people who he has oppressed. So may Allah grant us the understanding and the ability to implement what we have heard.